Hello, and thank you for joining our Peeps on the Street presentation. We are Roguestone 1. The members of our group are Dylan, Jakin, Caleb, Kelsey, Sidian, and Maddie.
Thanks, Jakin. Our current consultant and previous community partner, Michelle Batten, is the owner of Hopeful Connections, a business that specializes in parenting and caregiver consultation utilizing the methods of TBRI, or Trust-Based Relational Intervention. Now, our initial plan before coronavirus happened was to design a space for her to work with her clients in. Now, obviously since then there's been a lot that's happened, and so along with that we've had to pivot in our approach.
Before pivoting, our group conducted a ton of research on children's mental health. The main topics we researched were the effects of trauma on a child's brain, trust-based relational intervention, trauma-informed care, and the effects that PTSD has on developing brains. We learned many new things like TBRI and trauma-informed care and gained a lot of valuable insights from them. TBRI and trauma-informed care are used to meet the complex needs of kids. TBRI is a therapeutic model that trains caregivers to provide effective support and treatment for at-risk children and is used because children that come from hard places need caregiving that meets their needs and addresses the child. Trauma-informed care is defined as practices that promote a culture of safety, empowerment, and health. To be trauma-informed means to see and understand that all types of people can experience serious trauma and need support from people around them.
One Stone's vision statement is creating an army of good for good, and that is exactly what we wanted to do. Because of recent events, we decided that we really just wanted to create the most positivity in our community that we possibly can, while ensuring our safety and everyone we are trying to serve. The coronavirus has flipped all of our worlds around and is taking a toll on everyone in a different way. We really don't know when all of this will end, but we are focusing on how we can support our community in the here and now.
As we move forward with the process of Dlab and the pivot we have chosen to take, our end goal has shifted from designing a space to something more relevant. We aim to impact the community around us in a way that leaves people with a brighter outlook on the upcoming events concerning COVID-19 and to support them through this stressful and uncertain time. We will be working towards this goal with the help of Michelle Batten. We have identified a couple end users that we will be empathizing with and designing for, including those who have been negatively affected either emotionally or physically in our local community. We will take the greatest precautions to guarantee the health and safety of our end users so that we may create an impact and boost positivity for those suffering from the stress and trauma impacting us all.
This brings us to our how might we. Because we already have past knowledge in trauma-informed care and human-centered design, we thought that we could use these skills that we have learned to do good. How might we support the Boise community using human-centered design and trauma-informed care practices to help people stay positive through acts of kindness and connective experiences, knowing that there are several roadblocks along the way?
Thank you, Dylan. After we established our preliminary how might we statement, we dove into the ideation process. This is when we set all our judgments aside and began thinking of what could possibly serve as a solution to such a major problem as how the coronavirus has affected our community. Some of our favorite ideas include, but are not limited to, a 30-day challenge, chalk art, or a photography challenge. If I can now direct your attention to the slide where we see some more details from the ideation process. First off, we have a care package with activities to do at home with families. It would be a 30-day challenge every day that spreads awareness and kindness. To accompany it, there would be a website that promotes people staying home. People stay home and get points for staying inside. Make it a competition. In addition, some other ideas we had were hashtag party, people writing letters to hospitals, once again, the sidewalk chalk challenge and the photography challenge. In addition to helping facilitate starting gardens and a window art challenge. Post your results with the hashtag Together While Apart to have people vote on the winner.
Because we are doing this process differently, we are also asking for maybe some different feedback. Everyone right now in our community is being impacted by this virus in some shape or form. So that most likely means that you have identified some problems and needs. We would ask that you join us in our ideation process and respond to the prompts of How do you think we could best help the community in this time of need? And if you had 3 weeks to come up with an impactful solution for a specific group, what would you do? Thank you so much for being a part of Peeps on the Street, and we are looking forward to your responses.